Hey everybody out there on Team PANTSU and anyone else who might be watching this. Today in this video I'm going to be going over callouts for the different areas of the Borneo payload map that's used in UGC Highlander. There's no actual, that I've been able to find, kind of official names for all the different areas in this map, so I decided to go in and just assign a name to everything myself. Hopefully most of them are pretty good and pretty easy to remember. I think it's important for strategy on this map to know your callouts of the different areas, because it's a pretty big map with a lot of different areas in it. So we do have, if you're on Team PANTSU, we have a scrim coming up on February 9th, a scrim on February 8th, and an actual tournament match on February 9th that are both in this map. So it's really important for us to know our different areas here. So that's what I'm going to be going over with you. So we'll get started. Okay, and of course we're starting from blue spawn here. And if we go to the left, we'll start with the left. This is going to be called lumber side. The reason it's called lumber side is because of the pile of lumber right here. Pretty easy to remember. And if you want to further call out anything over here, like the grassy area or the tree, just lumber side grass or lumber side tree. You can't just say tree, because there are a lot of trees in this map. So remember to use the lumber side tree, lumber side grass. Let's go to the other side. Oh, and actually, we'll go here. This is the main door from blue spawn. Big door, front door, whatever you really prefer to call it. I don't think it matters. And then out this side is gate side, named for the gate here. So we've got gate side grass, gate side tree, gate side exit. Over here, arrow, tool shed right here, big rock, and that covers basically all the very front area. So to review, lumber side, gate side, arrow, tool shed, big rock, and of course lumber side grass, lumber side tree, gate side grass, gate side tree. Now let's move up a little bit and look at the next bit. There are a lot of houses in this map. You'll see as we go through. So all the houses are I tried to give them distinctive names that are quick to say and easy to differentiate from one another, so that there's no mix-up. This is first house, named because if you're coming out of blue, it's the first house you're going to see. It's first house. Then here is first porch. Over here we have fence or alleyway or alley. Either of those would be acceptable, any of those names. Then, I don't know if I already said this, but this hillside up here. Arrow, I don't know if I covered that already. Bridge. And then this is watchtower. Now if you've watched Moose Track's YouTube video on this map, it's actually changed a lot. The first point is still basically the same, but after this, everything back there, second, third, fourth point, has changed a lot since he made his video. So the strategy info is still good, just don't memorize that video and everything in it, because in that video, for example, this right here is actually down here, so you can stand on top of it, but of course that's not the case anymore. So this is watchtower, high ground, and I would just call this like the curve. It's not really important for this to have a specific name. And then we move on to the second set of houses, and these are all kind of together in one, but each section, because they're so big, each section is going to have a different name. So this is point house here, named because it's where the point is. This is log house, named for the logs inside it. This is crate house, because of the crates in the center. And then this is the last one in this whole cluster, trespass, named because of the sign that says trespassers will be violated. And then this is trapdoor, which is inside this house. This is a spawn, I believe, for red or blue. Either way, it's a spawn where they can drop down through here and come out back here. But we'll talk more about that later. So yeah, that's the second house. And then over here, I'm calling this peak because you can kind of peek over and then back up down the hill if you wanted to. But once you go up over it, you can't get back over unless you're, you know, a mobile class that can't do that. But it's kind of a go up and drop down deal. And this little covering right here is shelter. So that covers that house. And then we get close to the second point here. And the way this map is that its first and second are pretty close together, and then it's a long way to third, and then third and fourth are really close together. So this section, this is going to be called, and I'm trying to think of another name for this. If you have any suggestions, let me know. But this is going to be called Lookout, or I'm sorry, see, I'm already getting mixed up. This is Outlook, or I might come up with another name for it, Outlook, or something if you can come up with. This is the trapdoor stairs. This is Big Barn. This whole building right here is Big Barn, except for that part and that part. So, but we'll just go through it. This is Big Barn. Underneath, Big Barn. First floor, Big Barn. Second floor, Big Barn. And this is Lookout, where this is going to be probably, I haven't played this map but like 2 times, but I'm guessing this will be a popular location for sentries to set up. But this is going to be Lookout because it's easy to kind of play defensively from here. And then this little building here, right where I am right now, is called Jenkin, named because of the sign that says Jenkin Colco. Back here is Health Rock because of the health and the ammo packs. And then underneath is Trench. And above here, Big Bridge. Over here is Ladder. And then back here is Grassy Knoll, named after the Grassy Knoll and the Kennedy assassination conspiracy theories. I thought it was kind of funny because it gives you like a pretty good vantage of that curve over there from here. So that's basically all the buildings around the second point. Now you kind of go, we're going to kind of go through a transition through the tunnel into the third part of the map. So after second, or kind of adjacent to second, you have what I call bunker and balcony. Bunker has 2 levels inside, so this is the first level of bunker and second level of bunker. It's very simple. There's not a lot in here, so just first and second level of bunker are simple. Now this up here and this here are not considered bunker, but I'll go over those in a minute. And then bunker window, which probably won't be used very much. This area is called observation because of the kind of, it's like an observation platform for the tunnel. And then, of course, we have the tunnel itself. This area right here is included as part of observation. So going further back, this is where the tunnel comes out on the other side. This is what I would call the second half of the map. This goes back to bunker in there. This room I named boardroom simply because I couldn't think of anything else to call it. So it's boardroom. And this is boardroom porch. And then here is catwalk. Now this, it's catwalk. This is small yard here, And this, I'm not sure if this is a spawn, or I think it is a spawn. But either way, I went ahead and named it Nest, because I wouldn't be surprised to see a sentry nest in there. If it's not, it looks like it is a spawn. For some reason, whatever I was doing last night, it was just an open room. The doors, there were no doors, and there was no medical supply cabinet, so I don't know what I was doing wrong. But anyways, so nest room, small yard, boardroom porch, boardroom catwalk. This is 2 trees, because of the 2 trees. This is cover, because of the way you could, you know, get cover behind here. And this is back out, you know, because it's kind of a, if I were attacking and I wanted to back out, I can go this way and go into garage, which we'll go over in a second, or onto rooftop, which we'll go into a second. This is back out this whole platform, and then spy room. So named because it seems like a popular place where a spy might want to hang out. And I'm sorry if this is really boring. I'm trying to get through everything as quickly as possible. This building is the biggest building in the map. I'll go up higher so you can kind of get an idea of how big it is. It's really huge. It might not even look that big from outside, but I promise you it is really big. And it is called Garage from the name that's painted on the outside. And this over here is rooftop. And once you go up this ramp in here, the only classes that are going to be able to get across this gap are going to be like mobile classes, like demos, demos, soldiers, and scouts. A scout can double jump from there to there. So we're inside garage. You've got first floor, second floor, and third floor. I haven't really given them any specific names to the areas because even though it's a big building, there's not a lot of area to each floor, because you could just say third floor by the arrow sign, or third floor by the health, third floor or second floor by the barrels, you know. So there's not a lot of differentiation between the different areas inside of garage. It's just first floor, second floor, third floor. And if we need to name more areas, then we can do that, but I don't think that's going to be needed. So here on first floor, going towards the exit is where the point is, but we're not actually going to go out this door yet. We're going to go out this other side door from barn. There's 2 side routes out from this garage, and these I feel like are going to be really, really important for our flanking classes. And then we have this area over here. Basically everything behind these tread marks I'm calling pipes. Bet you can't figure out why. This is going to be called toxic because of the sign that says toxic chemicals. This big grassy area here is zippy because of the sign here that says zippy. And then this is connector. This is corner because it's a corner down here. And then this big building here is either Casali or warehouse, because it is kind of a warehouse-like building, and it says Casali on it. This is dock, because it's like a loading dock. This would also be considered part of dock. This is barrel house. There's no actual, it doesn't go anywhere, it's just one side through to the other side, barrel house because of the barrels inside. And this is shack. Over here we've got tank house, named because of the 3 tanks inside of it. This is awning, because you can stand, obviously it's low enough you can stand up here. From the couple of games I've played on this map, sentries like to set up here. And then, so all of that. Oh, and this is station, named because it kind of looks like a train station kind of platform. So that's all the areas in this, or all the names of the different stuff in this area. After this, we go into kind of the last building, which is where the last point is. So here, this is overhang. This over here is backyard. Over here is atrium. This is upper atrium and lower atrium. Let's fly in from this side. So this is red spawn right here, and they come out this side or this side. I'm calling this route flank, and this platform flank as well. This is sneaky, because you can sneak around, and because I couldn't think of any other name for it. This is holdout, because this is going to be your last holdout in this map. You have to hold this platform and control it, because this is directly over the last point. Barrels. This is going to be map or sidestep because of the map, or the fact that it steps up the side. This is platform. Good sentry position. Lower atrium, which I've already gone over. Lockers, because these look kind of like lockers here. And windows, because of the big windows. So that pretty much... Okay, so I'm going to do a quick run through from red spawn, just through the map, going really quickly, naming every area, just as a review. So we've got holdout, this whole area, barrels, sneaky, platform, sidestep or map, windows, lockers, lower atrium, upper atrium, overhang, barrel house, backyard, flank, shack, Casali or warehouse, this whole thing, Casali or warehouse, dock, station, tank room or tank house, awning, corner, connector, toxic, zippy, pipes, garage, this building we're going into, garage first floor, second floor, third floor, back out, rooftop, boardroom porch, boardroom, catwalk, cover, twin trees or two trees, small yard, nest room, observation, tunnel, bunker, bunker first floor, bunker second floor, balcony, grassy knoll, health rock, Jenkin, big bridge, I don't know if I said that before, but this is the big bridge, trench, ladder, overlook, big barn, lookout, trapdoor, trapdoor stairs, trespass, trespass, crate house, log house, porch, point house. This is point house 2. It changes to log house when you pass the wall, or yeah, log house. Peak, shelter, high ground, log porch, I don't know if I said that already, hillside, arrow, bridge, watchtower, platform, first house, first porch, fence or alleyway or alley, lumber side grass, lumber side tree, big rock, tool shed, gate side grass, gate side tree, and then blue spawn, main door. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the tour or walkthrough the callouts of the map. Hope you understood everything, and I hope I didn't go on too long rambling. I'm also going to add a album in the links. The link to this video will be on our Steam team group page. I'm also going to add in the description of this video a link to like a manual map or image files with all the labeled different parts of this map that I made, and I'll add those to the Steam group as well. So hopefully whenever we do this scrim and this match this week, we can do really well. And if you have any questions, contact me or Mockingbird, and I hope we actually get to play it a few times all together and not just jump into it Sunday on our scrim, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, thanks guys, later.